Alright, it's Monday morning. Getting done feeding. Today's, well, we put bedding in on Mondays, so that's what's going on there. We got Joe unloading the first load of corn for the morning here. We had 3 loads on overnight. Got 1 empty truck now. And this one here is almost empty. This is going to be the last day of high moisture corn. If everything goes right, we should be done combining high moisture corn tonight. That's the plan. I don't really want to tell these guys that we're going to be done because Sean won't show tomorrow to cover bunk. So this is how much we've got in the bunk here now. Got about as much as we anticipated on having in here. We don't want to go much higher because we want our feed rate to, we want to be able to feed back at a certain rate so that we keep the face fresh enough so that the corn isn't spoiling between feedings. We want to take off at least 8 inches a day. And, you know, he's just finishing up there with that load. I need to check the PTO shaft on this auger that's bringing it over into the bunk. He said the drive line was loose where the shear pin went into the end of the drive yoke, so I've got to check that. I've got to get another cup of coffee and get combining. Sean's up fueling the combine now. He's going to run a grease gun around it, and hopefully things go as planned today. So we'll have to see how things go the rest of the day here. Alright, we're just firing up with a drone. We're going to run up and chase after Nate. I've got just a little bit left in this field here on these strips. These are contour strips. We're going to leave the top 2 strips for the fellow that owns the land. We rent this from another guy. He has some beef cattle that he's going to harvest the corn off of for feed for his beef cows. So we're going to fly up here. We can catch Nate in time. Or not. Looks like he's just pulling in. Where is he with the grain buggy? Maybe he ain't even up the hill yet. No, he's pulling in. He's pulling into this upper field here. This goes with the same farm. We are on the east side of Atisco Lake. It's Monday, about 2:30 in the afternoon. He's just gonna circle around there. I've got just a small dump on him. Side hill here, and I didn't want to run the risk of getting ourselves into any kind of trouble. So if he puts this on the right truck, puts it on that one there, and that one will be loaded. So I think, anyways, we got to get down. I'm going to start the separator up. Get the head rolling here. Alright, well, that kind of shows what he's got going on. We better get back down to the field here where I'm at. Better fly the right way. I am on the east side of Atisco Lake. Right off Oak Hill Road, combining some strips. I'm going to get the drone over and just kind of park it in place and climb it back up the hill of the combine. So, kind of flying and combine here at the same time. strips are contoured because of the side hill that we're on here. We've got alfalfa seeded in these other strips. They kind of didn't have much of a fall here. These trees just went from having green leaves to no leaves in somewhat of a hurry here. Yeah, I'm going to set the controller down on the console here and get cozy and on here. We're going to be done with high moisture corn today. We've got, well, 5 hours left of the day here anyways, and we're going to be we've got more than enough time to get done with what we need to do as far as high moisture corn goes. I've got a 6-acre piece after this, and then just a couple acres left on a 12-acre piece in the field that we chopped in on the last day of chopping. I had some corn that we ended up leaving in that field there, so recording so it'll work. Moving along here. Once I get on my rows, I can got my recording working on that screen. Then you guys can see me on my iPad here. I've got the iPad running in this or the drone in this location, and then I've got my field view on that corner post over there. Get you guys back up here like this. I might as well drop myself down a little bit with the drone. Come in a little closer. Get my fingers on that just right. I can somewhat get it right in place here. Get myself down. The elevation down here, so turn the drone a little bit, get it a little past in here so we can see the front of the cockpit. See the drone right there. Oops, I'm flying it the wrong way. Sideways, I got the camera lens turned right. Hey, you guys, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. So I'm going to put you back there. I'm going to get back here like this. Oh, I got a little corn on top of the cab. I had a couple instances of that already today. Unfortunately, this corn looks like it's down, but it's not really too bad. Trip down the field, I'll have to make another trip. I have 70% of my battery left. These drones have a battery life of about 25 minutes or so. I've been up in the air for 7 minutes. Didn't work. Up with the head, back down. There we go. I've got recording now. I'm not going to take 6 rows. I'm going to just take 4 or 5 here because I've got, looks like 7 left. Nate, he just came into the field. Fingers on these controls here. I see the image in the iPad there or not. I don't think I have my settings quite right. It looks a little dark. Turn this off and go over here. Go to auto. There. Turn that back on. Head down a little bit. Put that off in there. Functions on the drone where it'll follow the controller, but I haven't had the greatest luck with those functions, and I don't really trust it when there's trees and whatnot on the edge of the field, because you need to almost keep an eye on the drone. He's in the field. He is great. Nate's running a grain buggy today. Sean had a little bit of a meltdown. He ended up in the wrong field. I had to holler at him a little bit. Typical Sean. He, I think he quit, so. That's what happens to an individual when their parents give them a performance trophy for everything they do in life. That's how they end up treating life. So this corn is averaging 27.56%. Just a little dry, but it's going to go in the bump anyway. Anyways, that's a Tisco Lake. We are about 3.5 miles from home here. Nate following me. I'll just end up getting to the end of the field. I'll swing my auger out, I'll let him take what I have, rather than running the whole length of the field and stopping at the end of the field, just before the road. I'll offload onto him when I get to this other end of the field. Again, we're going to be done here. There was, what was there? There was, I believe, 5 strips here. I don't have maybe, no, it's not quite up into my windows yet. I don't have maybe 1/3 of a bin on, so. Just picking up the last 2 rows. Swing my auger out, I'll turn left so I don't tree it. Head up, get the head off. Just about has everything thrashed, so I'll stop right here. Accelerator, turn the separator off, idle down. Wait for him to get into place. Bam, turn the grain unload on, wide open. On the trucks a little bit. I've got to lengthen the actual tube on the auger. This winter we're going to do that, just so that it'll reach over these taller trucks easier. So we're rubbing right there. I actually had just turn it like that. I actually had to cut a piece out of this auger right there and straighten it and welded it back on, and now we got duct tape that's kind of patched up a hole there that we need to address. So we're gonna oil that down, turn that off. Okay, we'll add the Rouse Road now there, Nate. Alright, unplug that. Oh, my CB was on. Yeah, we'll go to Rouse Road. Okay, I'm gonna box this little guy up. Box this little guy up and we'll get on our way. Get it turned off. Alright, we'll fold the unit back up here. That, and then I got a strap that just kind of keeps the I've got a blow molded case that I put this, that I usually carry this drone around in, but the last couple days I've been just throwing the drone in my bag here. You know, it folds up like that. It's got a little device that holds the gimbal. That, cover this up like this, throw that in there, throw my controller in, and that'll do it. Alright, this is the last field that here that we're going to do for high moisture corn. This field here was actually the last field that we planting. The last field that we chopped too. So there's two different varieties in here. Actually, there's three. There's three different varieties in here. I've got a Healthy Herd is orange, Hubner in blue, And then I've got green is Cropland 4100, S4100. Now, I noted this in red right here because I had one heck of a open ditch, or not an open ditch, but a washout there in the field, and I noted that so that I would see it with the chopper. Now you get corn rows right up into your windshield and you can't see nothing. So that's what that little red box is there, is that washout right over there. So this is going to do it for high moisture corn. Now this is an old Google image here. Back this must have been 5 years ago. In this map here, this field next door, I had pumpkins in, and we have the pumpkins in rows there. You can see the rows of pumpkins in that field there. We must have picked all down through there already. We got that picked. We skimmed some out of there. Here. We've been around the outside, so that's what that image there is from probably 5 years ago when we had pumpkins on it. So, well, that's going to conclude this video, folks. Thanks for watching. Had a little bit of drone footage in there. Something a little different, but take it easy, folks. We'll catch you at the next one. They're pushing the last load of high moisture corn up right now. I'm just sitting in the combine. I just got done blowing that off. They're supposed to be shoveling the corners out on that truck.